Okay. Are you able to see the screen?
I can't see it.
Okay. How about now?
Yes, I can see.
Is it fine now? Are you able to? Okay, cool. Hello, Manahil. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So I want us to do this question today. They say the local butchery sells beef for 60 rands per kilograms or per kilogram. Yeah? How much will it cost you to buy a 5 kg of beef? So they're saying basically what they're saying here, and let me try to do this. Let's see. Perfect. So this statement that you see right here up until they're basically saying that 60 rands is equal to 1 kg. Okay, so a kg goes for 60 rands. So they want to know how much will it cost you to buy 5 kg. So now you want to know how many ones make a 5. How many ones make a 5?
5.
5. Perfect. So that means what you're gonna do here, you're gonna take the price per kilogram, then you multiply it with 5 for 5 kg. Then you're gonna know how much it costs for 5 kg. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna say 60 rands because in 5 kg we have 1 kgs times 5, so it's going to be 60 multiplied by 5, and that's how you're gonna get your answer, which is 60 and 60, 120. 120 times 2, 240, 240 plus 6, what? 280. 240 plus
Ma'am, it's
60.
300.
300. Okay, 300. Yes. 300. And do we have any question? Did you understand how we do it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. If they said the local butchery sells beef for 60 rands per kilometer. How much will it cost you to buy 10 kg? Not 5, but 10. How are you going to do it, and what is going to be your answer? Maham?
Ma'am, what was your question again?
The question is, how much will it cost you to buy 10 kg, not 5?
It'll be 600 rands.
600 rands. And how did you do it?
I said 60 multiplied by 100.
By a 10. Okay. That's okay. Let's see who's in here. Manahil and Boshad. Okay. Manahil, how are we going to calculate for it if this they asked us how much will it cost to buy a 15 kg? Manahil, are you still there?
Yes, ma'am.
How are we going to calculate for the cost if we wanted to buy 15 kg?
We are going to divide. Are we going to divide the 300 by 5?
No, the 300 is for when we are buying 5 kg. My question to you now is, let me wipe this. How are we going to calculate for this if we wanted to buy a 15 kg, not a 5? This is the calculation for, let me do this. This actually was calculation for 5 kg, which is 60 multiplied by 5, which gave us 300 rands. Do you get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Manahil, are you still there?
Yes.
What's gonna be the answer? Are you still calculating?
Yes. Is it going to be 12 rand for one 5 kg beef?
For a what?
I said 6. I said it's 60 divided by 5 and I got 12.
Okay, I don't think you understood what we did here, so I'm gonna try to wipe it and then restart, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Vutlali, are you good today? Are you still in here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the first statement that you see in here, Manahil says, the local butchery sells beef for 60 rand per kilogram, okay? So that means 1 kg, because they're saying per kilogram. So that simply means that, or they're simply saying 1 kg of the beef is equal to 60 rand, okay? So what they're saying here, they're saying, no, let me start with 1 kg. They say 1 kg, which is kilogram, is equal to 60 rands, okay? Now they're asking you, they first ask you a question, say, how much will it cost you to buy a 5 kg of what? Of the beef, okay? So now I've asked you, how many ones do we have in 5 kg? So we can add them together to get the total for what? For 5 kg. Or alternatively, you can say, okay, what number should I multiply 1 with for me to get a 5? Okay, what can I calculate 1 with for me to get a 5? Ne? What can I calculate 1 kg with for me to get a 5 kg? And Mom mentioned that we have 5 ones in a 5 kg. Okay, so we and also which simply means that a number that you can multiply a 1 with for you to get a 5 is a 5. So we're gonna say 1 multiplied by 5, okay? But because we already have the price for 1, which is a 60 rand, we're gonna remove this 5. We're gonna remove this 1 because already we have a price for 1. So we want to know the price for 5, okay? This is where the 60 multiplied by 60 divided, multiplied by 5 came from. So it's a 5 kg multiplied by a 60 rand. And then that's how we gonna get our value for 5 kg. Do you get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. And then how much did we get? I think we got a 300.
300.
300 rand. So that means it will cost you what? It will cost you 300 rand to get what? To get a 5 kg of beef. All right. Are we all together, Butlali? Are we all good?
Yes.
Perfect. So now I just want you guys to prove to me that you really understood these things. This thing. You're not just saying that you understand. Ne? So I asked Maham, but now I'm gonna ask you, Manahil. If we replace the 5 kg there with a 10 kg, and the question now will be, how much will it cost you to buy a 10 kg of beef? How are we going to calculate for that?
We're going to say 10 kg times 60 rand equals 600 rand.
Perfect. Is that Manahil?
Manahil.
Perfect. And 600. Okay. Butlali, ne? We are moving to you. Let's say now, Butlali, we are replacing the 5 kg with a 12 kg. How are we going to calculate for the cost?
We're going to say 12 kg times 60 rand.
Hmm?
We're going to say 12 kg times 60 rand.
Perfect. And how much you get it?
720.
120. Perfect. Maham, are you still there? How much would it cost you to buy a 17 kg? Maham?
You would say 17 multiply by 60.
Mm-hmm.
which will be 840 rands.
840 rands. Let's see if this okay, we are still 4. Okay, that's absolutely correct. But before we move, I just want to know, do we have any question? Anyone who has a question? Are we okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's move to our 3.2. So 3.2 says, suppose there are boxes of cholera vaccines stored in 3 big rooms at a storage in the city of Tshwane. Suppose there are boxes of cholera vaccines stored in 3 big rooms at storage in the city of Tshwane. 3 big rooms. Okay, they say there are the boxes are packed as follows. A big box with what? With 10 small boxes. So that means one big box has what? Has 10 small boxes. And in each of the boxes, there are 12 vaccines. In each of the small boxes, there are 10. So let me just try to draw it now. Let me try to draw it here so you guys can see. I'm gonna draw this. This is my big box now. This is my big box. Let me use a different color, guys. And let me increase the font. Let me try to okay. Guys, this is my big box now. And they say in this big box, there are 10 small boxes. Okay, this is a big box name, and then we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5. Okay, 6, 7, 8. Are you still with me, guys? 9 and 10. Are you still with me, guys? Are we still
Yes,
together?
ma'am.
Perfect. So this is my big box name. And then they're saying in this big box, we have 10 small boxes. And then in each and every small box, there are 12 vaccines. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to represent vaccines with what? Let me see a color that I can use that is visible enough. Let's use this one. Yeah. So these are the vaccines. So it's going to be 1. Is that visible enough? Okay, no. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, this is too big. Okay, let me try to zoom it so I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These are the vaccines, ne, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Guys, are you still there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4, 8, 12. Guys, are you still with me? Do you hear me? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, ma'am.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. You must answer me, guys, so I can know that you're still here. Ne? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This is 12, ne? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is 12. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is not a 6, but it's a 1. Ne? 1, 2, 3. This is 12. And then I think this is last 12. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and is it 3, 6, 9, 12? Okay, see? Oh no, yeah. So these are the vaccines. This is my big box, okay? This is my big box, ne? And then the small boxes are inside the big box, and then each and every box has 12 vaccines. So the bluish color that you see in there represent the vaccines. They say the first room have 4 boxes, 4 big boxes. And then the second one store how many? The second one store 5 big boxes. So in room 1, we have 4 times. Okay, this is room 1. Room 1. And then they say the second room has 5 big boxes. So room 5, no, room 2, or room 2 is equals to 5 times, okay? And then they don't end there. They say the third room. Remember, they said they stored this in 3 big rooms. So in the third room, we have 4 boxes, and then room 3, not room, but room 3. Room 3 has what? 4 big boxes. Okay, so it's absolutely okay. Now they are saying how many small boxes of vaccine are stored in total to be distributed to the hospital in Hammerskraal. How many small boxes of cholera vaccines are stored in total to be distributed to the hospital? So they want to know how many small boxes of cholera vaccines, not how many vaccines, but they want to know the small boxes, the number of small boxes. How do you guys think we're going to calculate for this? Butali, how do you think we're going to calculate for this?
Ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am, may you please move to the question a little bit more?
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, how many hospitals are there?
The question does not require you to know the number of the hospitals. So they just want to know how many small boxes.
Ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
there are 13 small boxes.
13.
Sorry, ma'am. Ma'am, may I please read the question properly?
Maham, are you still there?
Ma'am, there are 130.
130.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And how did you get to that?
Ma'am, I basically said if a big box has 10 small boxes inside, you would have to times the first room has 4 big boxes, and inside that means there would be 10
Mhm.
inside. So that means for each big box there would be 10 inside. So that makes 40. And for the second room, there are 5 boxes, and for each box inside there would be 10. And if you total it all up, it's 50. And then for the third room, I said if there are 4 big boxes and each box has 10 small boxes, if you total it up, it's 40. And then I added them all together, which is 40 plus 50 plus 40. And then I got my answer of 130.
Okay, that's good. Maham, are you still there?
Yes.
How did you calculate for this one?
I said 12 multiplied by 4
12.
plus
12 multiplied by?
10 multiplied by 4, which is
Mhm.
equal to 40 plus 12 multiplied by 4, which is also equal to 40. So, and then you say 12 multiplied by 5, which is equal to 50. Which will give you and you say 40 plus 40 plus 50, which is equal to 130.
Okay, that's good. And Manahil, how much did you get? How did you calculate? Manahil?
Ma'am, I said 40 times 4. 10 times 4, sorry.
Okay,
10
all right.
plus, and then I said plus 12 times 5.
12. You say 12?
Yes.
Why the first one you're multiplying with a 10, but the second one you're multiplying with a 12?
10 times 5.
Oh, okay. Was it a mistake?
Yes.
Okay. Carry on. Carry on.
And then I get 90. And then
Nine. Mhm.
and then I said 12 times 4.
12 times 4.
12. And then I said 12 times 5.
12 times 5. But why we multiply? Why are we using a 12? Maybe we can answer this one. Why are we using a 12? So 12, we're not going to use it, ne? We are not going to use it at 12 because we are dealing with the number of small boxes, not vaccines, ne? That one when we're supposed to use a 12, I'll ask a question. Once everybody has answered for this one, everybody understands why are we multiplying with a 10, okay? So for now, your 12 is not useful in this question. It's not so useful because we don't have to use it for our question there. We want to know the number of small boxes, okay? So what you're going to do, because they said or they mentioned that a big box, that means one big box is equal to what? Is equal to 10 small. So one big is equal to 10 small boxes. But because they say the first room has 4 boxes, so that means it's going to be 4 big box, they said a big box, a big has 10 what? 10 small boxes. So we're gonna say 4 multiplied by 10 for the first room, okay? And then which is 40, okay? Because it's 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, all right? Which is 40 small boxes, right? And then if we go to the second room, they say the second room has 5 boxes and what? And if it has 5 boxes, so that means each and every big box has what? Has 10 small boxes. So we're gonna have a 5 multiplied by 10, which is the same as 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. All right. Okay, cool. Which is what? Which is 50, 50 small boxes, right? So now we are having what? We are having a 40, we are having a 50, and we are also having a last one, which is 4, and which is the third room has 4 big boxes. So we have 4 big boxes, and each and every big box has 10 small boxes. So we're going to say 4 multiplied by 10, which is the same as 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, which is equal to 40 small boxes. So that means the third room has 40 small boxes. So we're going to add everything together, which equates to 130 small boxes, right? Do we have any question?
No, ma'am.
No question. Okay, okay. Okay, all right. Okay, so if they asked you how many vaccines are there in one or in the first room, what is gonna be the answer? How many vaccines do we have in the first room? Mom, how many vaccines? How many vaccines are stored in the first room?
There are gonna be 48 vaccines.
40?
48.
48. Did you say 48? And how did you get to 48?
I said 12 multiplied by 4, which is equal to 48.
Okay, so what you're supposed to do is take the 40 small boxes that we calculated in the first room. No, that's not what I want you to do. So what you're gonna do now, you're gonna take the 40 small boxes. They said one small box has what? Each small box has 12. So in room 1, we have 40 small boxes. So your answer was going to be 40 multiplied by 12, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's how you're going to calculate for that. And if they asked you, Manahil, to calculate for the number of vaccines in the second room, you're going to say 5 multiplied by 10, which is this 50 that we got here. So you take that 50, 50 small boxes multiplied by 12, because each and every one small box carries 12 vaccines, all right? And Botlali, if they asked you how many vaccines are we having in the third room, you're gonna take that 40 and then you multiply it with 12, which is the number of vaccines each and every in every small box. So you're gonna have another one which is 40 multiplied by 12. And then if we get the answers here, we're gonna add them together to know the total vaccines that we have in all the rooms. Does it make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Perfect. I think we are done. We are done. Yeah, we are done. Do we have any question? Anyone who has any question? Are we all good?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If we are all good, that's amazing. Let me try to check if okay, let me try to check something, guys. Okay, no, this one we did. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Just make sure that you go through your textbooks, name the book that you have from school or the one that you use at school. Just make sure you at least study something so that you don't forget these things. And for those of you that are not are not done with their exams, good luck with your exams. I'm gonna stop sharing. Okay. Let's see what's happening. Okay, let me see something there. Okay. I'm not sure what was happening. It seems like it was not recording, but it's okay. Okay, guys. I'll see you next week, ne? Enjoy the rest of your evening and weekend. Okay.
You too, ma'am.
Thank you, Tali. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.